Nothing to show, so far from home. Don't be your brains, no home for me. For me, for me, for me. Don't be your brains, no home for me.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here again. I am going to title this podcast Lambos and Instagram Suck. Now, it may seem like a bit of an extreme title, and it is sure going to be quite clickbaity, but I think this is a very important thing that I've sort of noticed over the last maybe a couple of years, where I've spent more time on Instagram. So I did a lot of Facebook up until maybe at the beginning of this year. And at the beginning of this year, I changed to being more on Instagram for a number of reasons. Just the organic reach on Facebook has dropped so significantly. You know, I'm managing Facebook pages that have got well over 10,000 likes, but you know, we'd have a lot of posts that would struggle to hit, well, not struggle, but you know, hit 1,000 views. You know, it would have to be quite a good post to hit that. But one thing I noticed very quickly is that there was an incredible amount of vanity on Instagram, obviously being a very visual platform. It would just naturally have that. But the things I sort of follow, everybody sort of sees their sort of glamorous lives on Instagram. They see like the Lamborghinis, they see the hot girls, they see the exotic holidays and things like that. And that's all well and good if that motivates you and it's something you want. And there's nothing wrong with that, essentially, if that's what you want. But I think it puts a very distorted view of success and what that is to people who are very young and influential, and certainly I would put myself in that category as well. But one of the things I think is that I've met a lot of successful people over the last sort of 5 or 10 years. And these people have ranged, I don't know, some of them, you know, a lot of them were millionaires, some of them 10 million, some of them up to maybe 50 or 100 million. But these people were never, they sort of had a bigger focus, and sure, they may have had like a luxury house or a nice sports car, but their focus and their time wasn't spent on publishing those materialistic things. Their time was spent doing real things, that business things and strategic things that were important to them. Now, as a side note, I absolutely get it. Yes, hot girls, cars, fast cars, and exotic holidays do well on Instagram, and a lot of people are doing their business on Instagram and using those things to attract more people to them and their business, which in turn would be seen as a strategic thing for them to be focusing on. Yes, absolutely, and that's great for their businesses. But one of the downsides of that is, again, that it's given a very distorted view of what you should aim for. You know, are you really building a company just to buy a $400,000 Lamborghini? Or are you building a company because you enjoy building a company, because you want to be independent and you want to work on your own? You know, it's almost as if, you know, the flash car and the nice house, they're all great, but I suppose in the big picture of business and things like that, $400,000 is a lot of money for one person to have, but for a business to be focused, you know, and only be worth maybe $400,000. $400,000 is not a lot. You know, that is easily, you know, a 8 person team, and just all their salaries and that, you know, not including any budget for anything else. So I think to aim for that is not hitting the mark, is not hitting a big target. You know, it's a big target for your vanity. And again, nothing wrong with that, but I think people should be focusing more on strategic, nitty gritty hard work and building something they want to achieve their goal, and not get caught up in that the fancy cars, the girls, the house, the travel, but to realize that, like, for me, the real enjoyment of it, of work and of building things is not the sort of glamorousness of it. It is the enjoyment of 5 a.m. running. It is the enjoyment of that late night and launching a project, more so than it is about the Lamborghini. But something also that I should probably add to this and my perspective is that I am personally quite minimalistic. There was a time when I threw out most things that I had. I pretty much just had my clothes, a coffee table, and my laptop and a couch, and that was it. I'm now flatting, or I'm in my own apartment now, so I do have a few more things now. But I have always just enjoyed that very minimalistic approach to life. So I hope that gives you guys some good thoughts to think about. Hit me up in the comments if you guys have got any questions, or if you guys have got any insights. Maybe you've got a Lamborghini, you think it's awesome, and you want to show me, and just rub it in my face. That's cool too. But definitely write down maybe something that you find, I don't know, you don't really sort of get as an incentive, or that you don't value that as much, or you don't think that incentive is as valuable as other people think it is, and whatever you want to say. So thanks a lot for listening, and I'll catch you guys next time.